Yo, my people, your boy is back. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm in the Nuffield actually. Nice, got this little lounge area, little kids area for my future baby mums and my future kids. All 12 of them. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, I finished work. Before I go to the gym, I want to just chill out, have my protein shake, let that digest for a bit. And finish off with some work. So as you know, I basically was looking for content creators, so I set up a TikTok shop. Already got it up to 700 followers. So these are 700 potential content creators that want to work with me. I've had loads of messages. I've basically been getting all their email addresses and then putting it in a spreadsheet, so then it's easier for me to just send a bulk email asking for the things that I want. Just trying to get on top of everything. As well, I've been getting a lot of messages of content creators saying, "Oh, you never replied back," or "I was first." You know, like a lot of people are kind of like on my case, and I feel a bit. No, it's not that I feel bad because there ain't no emotion in business. But I mean, I'm like, I don't really know what to say because at the end of the day, I can't give everyone a sample, you know, and a lot of the time, not everyone's gonna fit the criteria. So for example, my brand, the customer avatar is 25 plus. But as you can imagine on TikTok, majority of the creators or people on the platform could be 17, 18. So I find myself a lot of younger people, requesting to shoot content for me. However, it just doesn't match the brand aesthetic, especially for for content. It's like, it just doesn't make sense, you know. It's not to say that there's still potential customers, but I mean, from the research, the main market has been that demographic, you know what I mean, the 25 plus, because the average order value is towards, you know, it's more of a higher price point. That's another thing obviously that we have to, you know, take in consideration, that younger people don't really have, you know, that much money to spend on certain things. However, you know, older people do. So, but anyway, this is all from my market research. One thing obviously that I have realized is that, however, if they are aesthetic pleasing, where, you know, they're you know, experienced with content, even though they may be slightly younger, I can still use them for B-roll, for example. And essentially B-roll would just be kind of like lifestyle shots presenting the product in action without, you know, really seeing the actual creator's face. Or if it's a UGC style where they'll be speaking, obviously won't need to consider them for the UGC side of things, but for more lifestyle, presenting it, putting it in a good light, could still work. So I'm not ruling them out completely, of course not. That's why I still want as much creators, because obviously the more creators that work for the brand, the more content we get, especially if they're all affiliates. It's in their best interest, for the more content they make, the more commission they make, the more money I make, and the more traffic and more brand awareness we get in a whole. So I'm trying to obviously reply and present it in a way where, listen, it's not that I don't value you, it's just right now I have to prioritize my customer avatar first, because one, I've only got a certain amount of samples, so I have to test it, you know. It's almost like a little pilot. So samples have arrived. I'll show you when I get home, because I'm at the gym. But I've only got 5, so I've only got 5 samples that I can allocate to content creators. So of course I need to really kind of go through all of them and kind of like, you know, which one's my best bet. So there's already 1 or 2 that I've confirmed. There was another one, and she had, how much did she have? I think she had like 450,000 followers. So a big following, but her post was £300 a video. What do you lot think? Is it worth it? Let me know. I'll be curious. Do I spend £300 on a content creator who's got 450,000 followers? Or do I just get content creators around the 70 to £100 marker and distribute three, I guess, three average creators or three average profiles against one massive profile. I guess now that I break it down like that, the bigger profile might actually be better. What do you lot think? I would love to know you lot's thoughts. What you think I should prioritize. However, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to distribute these samples. Plus, of course, like, I'm using my work money, so I don't have a massive marketing budget. And this is another thing, I have to be strategic because, I have a certain amount of money I can put towards marketing. That's why affiliate now, going through this process, I'm starting to realize that actually doing the TikTok affiliate program would actually probably be the best bet, when it comes to kind of like getting as much content for as little as possible in that sense, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much the process. By the end of the week, I want to get my TikTok shop live, because I think I will, just for now, pilot the first batch on TikTok, get as much content as I can. With that content, I can then utilize that for the website, for ads, for any other content in general. I really do need to figure out how I'm going to get photography pictures for the website, because I need a particular model to present my product. But I'm in Liverpool, so I've also tried to put a video out there saying, is there any models in Liverpool or Manchester? Because I would like to be there to direct it to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Not like I've got any direction like that in sense of photography, but you know what I mean, just to be there. So I'm struggling with that. So I just came up with the idea to go to Nextdoor app. So Nextdoor app is a neighbor app where you can speak to neighbors around your area. So I'm gonna put a post there to request if anyone is my particular customer avatar and would be interested to shoot content, and obviously I would pay them. Because then essentially the plan of action was to book a apartment for the lifestyle shot and invite them over, and maybe hire a photographer and get them all in one place and get some content. I'm trying to see how I can do this in the cheapest way possible. In the beginning I was going to do a photography studio, but then I realized most photography studio is like more of like white background, more product placement, up close photos. However, I need more lifestyle images. I need to prioritize images of showing the product's functions with the actual customer, if that makes sense. So I need a certain environment, and being in an apartment would be the best bet. So I've got my eye on one apartment, very cheap apartment I saw in Liverpool that I could rent for the day. So now I just need to find a way to find a model of my avatar who'd be willing to work with me and to get the images done. So I really want to do that, to get that ticked. The samples have arrived, so if my understanding, 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, the rest of the stock should come. Because remember, it was 40 days by sea and it was about 2 weeks by air. So if the first samples for the content have come by air, then it means we should be on track for another 2-3 weeks till the rest of the content comes, if there's no delays, and it gets through customs properly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So get those photography photos done, to confirm exactly who will be the first 5 content creators, trying to automate the system, have like a good organized system in place where I can reach out. I'm still filtering through, and I'm just highlighting like green, yellow, and like just putting kind of like colors to allocate like who's more aesthetic or who's more niched or more got more followers or more what's the word, more content experience, for example. So yeah, just want to organize it because there's a lot of messages and it's all great for me to put them all in a spreadsheet. But then I'm looking at the spreadsheet, I'm like, okay, I've got all these emails, but it's like, who is who kind of thing, you know? So trying to find a way where it's not as time consuming. Luckily, I shouldn't be saying luckily because it should carry on, but it slowed down the followers and likes, because there was one particular video that got about 40,000 views, and that's what got majority of the followers and the comments and the traffic. So now that video's died down. There's not as much messages, there's not much likes, and that's fine, because I guess I feel like I'm at an okay pace right now based on the creators. But of course, the more the merrier, because the more traffic I get out there, the more collaborators, the more people I can work with. And you know, God willing, we'll find some creators that have a big following, that are niched in the same niche, and wouldn't want too much, you know, in return, because I have to offer them two. I have to offer them either affiliate program where they can make a commission, or offer them a payment if they want to be paid for the content. So a couple people would rather get paid, and obviously depending on their fee, will be dependent if I can work with them based on my budget, right? So affiliate commission is obviously the best way. However, not everyone wants to do that. They'd rather just be paid for a collaborated post. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully we'll get that all. We'll get the content creators finalized, send them out today. I'm gonna have to keep one for myself for the product placement photography, but like I said, I don't know where I'm gonna find that. But fingers crossed. I'm gonna try Facebook groups as well in the Liverpool area. Maybe I can find someone there. But that's pretty much the update. So I'm gonna carry on working and get my ass to the gym. The more since I've started this TikTok page, I've been obviously getting a lot of headaches, because I'm on the screen way more now, checking the comments, checking the messages, you know. And the past 2-3 days I've been getting a really bad headache, because I'm really in front of the screens a lot. So yeah, I need to take it easy on that as well, man. Because yeah, it's not the one, especially when you like go gym and that and you got a headache. It's like, but hopefully my water would, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit dehydrated, I don't know. But you lot, peace and love. I'll keep you updated with everything. I'll do a little clip of the samples when I get back home. And I've got something for you. 1 minute. Samples just touched down. That's right, baby. Samples have reached. So you know your boy has got to get to it. So yeah, man. I'm gonna cook some food. I'm gonna cook some chicken. You know why? Because I bought a kilo, no, like a 1,300 grams of beef, yeah? Mate, I was cooking it yesterday. Mate, it tastes like rubbish. Unless I don't know how to cook, but boy, I know how to season meat, bro. And I don't know what part of the cow that was, but that just tastes so dry. It didn't even have no flavor. I'm super disappointed about that, because that food was supposed to set me for the week. So yeah, so right now I just got lazy, and I really shouldn't be eating this chicken. Because you know already this chicken's pumped with water, but there's no butchers open. I'm super hungry. There's what, 24 grams of protein per 100. There's 400 in here. So that'll be 100 grams of protein. I can smack that out in one go. I've got a tin of mackerel, and I had a few eggs early on, and at least I will hit my protein threshold. You know, I need to stick to my protein, man. Because yeah. But yeah, man, let me cook this up quickly.